What's up, y'all? About to get this thing started. I know I had y'all waiting for a bit, but come on, pile on in here. About to get popping in a moment. You already know what it is. Happy Monday, world. You already know. Top of the week, new money. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? New week, new money, guys. That's what it's all about. Hola, bro, amigo. También. Bien, bien. And here we are. It is time for the Primetime Angles with the one and only Primetime Capper Pop DiBiase. And you guys already know what it is. If I'm gonna let some folks pile on in here, so then I don't have to go back or anything like that. Since we do somewhat have a crowd coming in now and everything like that. So let me go on the Twitter and let everybody know on the Twitter we are starting right now. But yeah, man, hopefully everybody had a great weekend this weekend. I know that we did pretty good yesterday. Clients, we hit 3 out of 4. We missed the premium again, but it's fine because this week we gonna hit the premium out the park daily. Okay, show starting now. So let me get us started because as I get started, that's when people start coming up in here. So let's go ahead and get to it. First off the top today, we're going to talk about the WNBA, and in the WNBA, we do have ourselves some really good matchups today. We have the Sun and the Dream going at it today. Now the Sun are 1-5, the Dream are 2-5. As we move forward, actually, I'm sorry, the Sun are 1-6, and the Dream are actually 2-5. So both these teams have struggled mightily here, and I truly do think that this is a matchup that's going to wind up going under. Usually, games like this, a lot of people want to press on the over button, but I think what happens here is that we're going to go ahead and take the under here in this spot, and I think that's where we can go because I'm going to tell you like this: them giving the Sun 5, that's a bit too many points for me. But they did this the other day with their team as well too, when I think they played the Liberty, and they went out there and absolutely waxed them and got their first win of the season. So it's understandable in the sense that they did that because they are seen as the better team as well too. The Sun, but the Sun have not had a good run of things, to be that honest with you. So I really do like the under 165. I just think that that's a safe bet here, and we move on from there. Now we got the Mercury going at it today. The Mercury have a pretty good matchup today for themselves, and hopefully they don't play down to their competition because they're playing against the Dallas Wings today, and the Wings are actually 3-4 right now, and they're actually been playing their best basketball the last few games. But the Wings still are a team that can easily get beat as well too. Marcos, hello. Everybody, I'm gonna wave at everybody. Thanks for get your butts on up in here. Tell your cousins, tell everybody, hey, get on in here. All right, so the Mercury, I like the Mercury a lot today. I think that the Mercury will be able to take care of their business here with the spread and everything like that. It seems that every other game that they play in, that they pretty much are on point. And if the team isn't one of the better teams in the league, then they really have their way with these squads as well too. So I think that the Mercury are good money today. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them with the -5. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got the Sky going at it with the Storm today. And the Seattle Storm have shown that they are the best team in the bubble when it comes to the wubble, as they say for the women. And the Sky are plus 165 today. They're 4.5 point dog as well too on the points. Now, the reason why I'm rolling with the Sky today is because the Sky have been really good against the best teams in the league. They beat the Sparks. They beat the Mercury as well too. They also took down the Mystics, who are struggling right now as well too. But they still took them down. They still beat them, and they had their issues against the Lynx, who beat them. and they had their issues against. I think they lost to Phoenix as well too, but still, this team has beat some really good teams. The Sky is really good. They beat the Aces as well too to start the season off. So I like the Sky here. The Sky know how to play the upset special, and they do have the best record in the East right now. They're actually 5-2, and that's a surprise because the Mystics has started off undefeated, but it doesn't really matter now because the Sky actually have came along and they've won their games and they look good winning their games. So that's our WNBA bets for today, and that's going to be first under 165 with the Sun and the Dream. Then we're going to take the -5 with the Mercury. Then we're going to take the dog bet, the Sky money line plus 165. Let's see how it shakes out. All right, so we move on. Damn it. My NBA Super High 5 didn't come over. I thought it did. Actually, it did. Sorry about that. And NBA Super High 5. I know this is what you all been waiting for. But here we are. First game is going to be at 11:30 today. That's going to be the Thunder and the Suns. 11:30 my time, actually. So today we got the over 224.5 with the Thunder and the Suns today. The Suns right now 5-0 in the bubble. Then you have a Thunder team that's actually 3-2 in the bubble as we speak right now as well too. They actually had a game yesterday against a very bad Washington team. They were able to win that game by 18 points. They looked really good doing it. And honestly, I do think that what happens here is that the Suns, they're going to really put everything out there on the floor in this game. So what's going to happen here is going to be a game that's going to be very, very fun to watch, in my opinion. And it's happening very early in the day as well, too. So the over 224 looks like it's going to happen, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over 224.5 Thunder Suns because the Thunder Suns are going to put it all out today, and they're going to really try to win this game. And because they know what time it is, if they are able to win out, they get a playing game or possibly just get directly to that 8th seed. So I like it. I like it a lot. Over 224.5. I think the 5 points is a bit too much on the Suns because the Thunder are a really good team, and that's the type of spread that you look at and you say to yourself, hey man, you might want to sprinkle something on the dog today with that one. But I like the Suns. I don't want to bet against the Suns because they've been playing so good. So that's just a little bit of advice. If you need a side or something like that, I would chase the value here, if anything, because this is what they do. They overhype teams, and then once the overhype comes and they throw out a 5-point spread, that's when they really show us who they are. So it is what it is. We move on, and we got a matchup between the Raptors and the Bucks, last year's Eastern Conference Finals. And I like the Raptors again in this matchup. I think the Raptors come out and they get the monster upset today over the Bucks. The Bucks, you have to remember, they're only 2-3 in the bubble right now. They've lost they've lost to the Nets, they've lost to the Mavs, and they also who else did they lose to? Well, they lost 3 games. So pretty much it is what it is. And I don't know, the Bucks are just like the Lakers. They're kind of just coasting because they've already accomplished their mission. They're going to be the first seed in the playoff and on their side in the East. The Lakers are going to be the first seed on the West. So you're not going to go over there and get players hurt just so you guys can, get make your fans feel good about your performances and everything like that. So Raptors money line plus 200. And then we got the Heat today. The Heat going against the Pacers. This is a tough matchup. This might be our game of the day as well, too. And I think that the Heat and the Pacers, man, they really do bring a lot to the table today. And I think that both these teams, we know that they're chasing seeding here. So all in all, I really think what happens here is that we get ourselves a really good game, but the Heat wind up winning this game by 5 or more points, in my opinion. So I think the Heat, with Jimmy Butler coming back today, they'll have their top player there to pretty much solidify some things for them and everything, because those last 2 games that they played in, they were close, but you knew that they needed Jimmy Butler badly. So they get him back tonight. Let's see how it shakes out. I'm taking the -3.5 on the Heat. Let's go. And then no Luka tonight for the Mavs, but that's not going to stop me from taking the Mavs. The Mavs are playing for seeding, and the Jazz, they tend to go to sleep and things like that when they are playing against teams that might be a little off for the night, might be injured. They might not take the game as seriously as they should. And you know what? It's hard to trust the Jazz right now. They're a real back and forth, moody team. They're good one night, then the next night they're not. So they already had their good night where they played really well. Now they're going to have their night where they play really bad, in my opinion. And I think the Mavs are going to keep this game right where it needs to be. There's going to be players on the Mavs that are going to show up that haven't been showing up because now they'll have time. Now they'll have the opportunity to show up because there's no Luka there tonight. And, this will go to and show us how deep the Mavericks really are. And this is a test. But I really do feel like the 7.5 will be there. And usually when you're a team that's down a few players, you're going to fight a bit harder because there's guys that don't get a lot of playing time that are playing for their next season. So, hey, let's go with it. Plus 7.5 Mavs. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got the Nuggets over 221 with the Lakers. And the Lakers, man, I'm telling you right now, this one is going to be a good game tonight. This one was really tough because you said to yourself, well, the Lakers want to get their revenge, so get the -5. Nah, well, the Lakers, they've been struggling. They'll go through the motions. They'll probably lose by 2. Nah. Just, Denver, you don't know because Denver has been playing good basketball. Then they're playing bad basketball. It's just too confusing of a situation. So I expect both these teams to actually score today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over 221 with the Nuggets and the Lakers. Let's see how that shakes out. This will yield us a ticket of 39-1. So once again, this is going to be our NBA Super High 5. 39-1 over 224.5. Thunder, Suns, Raptors money line plus 200. That's the dog of the day in the NBA. And you guys have to understand this ticket is hit 4 days in a row as well too. It hit yesterday with a nice win from the Spurs. All right, so we got that down. So we're plus 200. Biggest number that I've bet all bubble season. You know what I mean? Biggest dog. Plus 200, but it's not a super dog, but, it is what it is. And then we got the -3.5 with the Heat, the plus 7.5 with the Mavs, the over 221 with the Nuggets, Lakers. Single what you like, shill bets. All right, now, let's talk about it. And this is what we're talking about. This is going to be the MLB PrimeTime PK6. And in the MLB PrimeTime PK6, we got ourselves a really good group of teams, and this is going to be up first. We got the over 9 with the White Sox and the Tigers. This is going to be super good. This is going to be a really fun way to go about things. And then we also have the Mets today plus 1.5. I think the Mets are going to be really good today. I think the Mets, they're going against a struggling Nats team that's really been playing really bad baseball. They got swept over the weekend by Baltimore. Nobody saw that coming. This team is 4-7. They look bad, and they look like they're not going to get better anytime soon. And, Steven Matz used to be a pitcher that had some hype around him as well, too. If you guys have been following the Mets for the last few years, you guys would know that, he was one of their guys that they was really high on. So, pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and take them. Hopefully, Matz gives us a performance from the past, and we get ourselves a good win here with the plus 1.5. And we'll see how it goes. It's a big number as well, too, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get that money, baby. Then we move on, and we got the Twins money line for tonight, and the Twins were absolutely disappointing last weekend as well, too. They did get swept, so in my mind, I feel like this team is like, okay, we just got swept over the weekend. We need to step our game up immediately, ASAP, like right now. And they're going against the Brewers, another team that's kind of struggling at this moment as well, too. And, they used to be good old rivals in the American League when the Brewers were an AL team. But, it's always fun to watch Minnesota and Milwaukee go at it. Those teams were at one point the forgotten teams in the MLB as well, too. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the Twins with the -115. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks, the two West teams, NL West teams. And, the Rockies are playing damn good baseball right now, probably the best record in the National League as we speak. And I like the Rockies a lot. So I'm going to take the Rockies with the -1.5. And let's see how it shakes out. I think they should be good money. We're getting +130 on that bad boy as well, too. And then we got the A's and the Angels at the Big A tonight. And I like the over 9.5 here. I think that both pitchers are going to get hit. And we're going to get us a nice little over today. And it's hot in LA today. It got that dry heat that the ball really likes to bounce off of as well, too. So let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Over 9.5, A's, Angels. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and circle them Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to be playing against the Padres tonight in a very, very important series. They want to start that series off right as well, too, because they are a half a game behind the Rockies, and they're trying to get back into first place all by themselves, or they're trying to make themselves look really good before they have to go to Denver and play the Rockies, or before they have to come back down here and play them in LA. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Dodgers with the -165 money line, and that's going to round out our primetime pick 6 at 40-1. So once again, the rundown for it is over 9, Tigers, White Sox, +1.5 Mets, Twins money line -115, Rockies -1.5, over 9.5 A's, Angels, Dodgers money line -165. And let's see if we can go ahead and cash that ticket 40-1. All right, you put 25 on that bad boy, you get back a rack. All right, so it is what it is. And we move on. And the dog pick 4. I'm telling you, it's like I own a kennel. I'm telling you, I got big dogs, little dogs, medium dogs, ugly dogs, pretty dogs, all types of dogs, man. And I'm telling you today, this is a great, great card for the value here. 38-1 on a 4-teamer. Come on, man. Only person that gives these out is me. So pretty much, and they hit. So let's see if we can get it tonight, because we missed Saturday by one game. One game. So it's coming. We're going to get this very soon. So 38-1, but single what you like as well, too. You got to single these as well. Because you ain't doing nothing but betting. And you're not worried about paying no juice. So just go ahead and do it, like Nike says. All right, so MLB Dog PK4, 38-1. Braves money line +130. I love the Braves tonight in their spot. They own the Phillies this season, and they're going to just keep beating up on the Phillies, in my opinion. So I'm taking them with the +130 Braves money line. Let's see how it shakes out. But I like it. I think Sean Newcomb's going to have a hell of a day today. And then we got the Red Sox tonight. They are going against the Rays. The Rays have been really irritating as of lately. So it's not hard to bet against them right now. I think the Red Sox have kind of heated up a little bit here at Fenway. Hopefully they go ahead and reward us tonight and get us a nice win with the +130. And also they will be our dog of the day as well, too. So Red Sox dog of the day +130. Mark it down. We're going for our 5th day in a row. And we'll see how it goes. But we are rocking with the home dog today, the Red Sox. And then we move on, and we got the Mariners, who are headed out to Arlington to go play against the Rangers. The Rangers have been bad, but they had a pretty good weekend against the Angels as well, too. So things are starting to look up for the team a little bit. And then the Mariners had a pretty good week until they ran into the Rockies, losing 2 out of 3. But the Mariners have shown to be somewhat of a better road team as well, too, this year. So I really do like the Mariners, and I know this is maybe like the 3rd out of 4th day that I probably thrown them in this group. But, hey, they want to make them a dog every day. And if I see them in a favorable spot, we're going to jump all over it and try to get that money, baby, because that was our dog of the day yesterday with the +140. So we're going to see how it goes. But Mariners, oh, man, make me look good, dog. I'm taking you with the +160. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. Then, last but not least, we got the Giants, who almost stole 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers this weekend. But the Dodgers were able to make a good comeback yesterday. 7 unanswered runs to go ahead and get themselves a huge win over the Giants yesterday to keep their first place hopes alive in the West. Well, we still got a lot more weeks left to go, but, you don't want the Rockies to get too far ahead. But the Giants did their job. They put a little bit of a scare into the Dodgers. And, the Giants are not going to make the playoffs or anything of that nature, but they're gonna go in series and they're gonna give themselves a shot. You know what I mean? They got a good young lineup. They got some good hitters in that lineup as well too. I think that the pitching might be a year or two behind, but once that it gets all back together, the Giants should be a relevant team again. But with this, I'm going to go ahead and take them with the plus 185 today. They are giving us a bargain deal on the Giants, man. Just think a few years ago when the Giants were a really good team, you couldn't dream to get a line like this. But today we will take it, okay? So there it is, MLB Dog PK4, Braves money line, Red Sox money line, Mariners money line, Giants money line, all for the dog. Single what you like, 38-1. Let's go. All right, so the one thing that didn't come over is the one thing that always pretty much empties out the room anyway, and that's my horse racing. So I'm still going to talk about horse racing with you guys today, but I'm just going to have to talk about it with the show logo. So I hope everybody's feeling good. We actually $651 yesterday of profit over at Delmar on my card yesterday. I actually was doing the math race by race as well too. So it was a pretty good day yesterday if you are somebody that follows my horse bets. So it is what it is, and you guys can go to my bookie and promo code is POP. You guys get up to $1,000 in a deposit bonus as well too. Enter the promo code POP on it, but you have to make sure you make the deposit as well too. They'll match this deposit as well, as I just said, up to $1,000. And so once again, just go to mybookie.ag, put in the promo code POP, P-O-P, and you guys will receive up to $1,000 in a deposit bonus. Okay, so there it is with that. All right, so horse racing, the ponies. Oh, it's the ponies. All right, so, and I know everybody's like, man, I don't know about the ponies. But the ponies. All right, so our best value is going to come in race 3 today. It's going to be a claiming race. We're going to roll with the horse named Allium. Allium is going to be the 7 horse today. This is going to be a win play show situation, and then we're going to box this horse in with the 1, 2, and the 5, and key with the 1, 2, 5 as well too. So when you box it, it's going to be 1, 2, 5, 7. When you key it, it's going to be 7 with the 1, 2, 5. All right, that's going to be race 1. I see this horse as our best value today. We are getting a good price on the horse, but I expect that to be bet down as well too once everybody sees the form of this horse and knows that this horse can compete at a high level with this group that is going at it today. And then we have a first-time starter today as well too. That's going to be number 1, Mark of the Maker. This horse is going to be actually in the 6th race today, and this is going to be a maiden special weight as well. So I like this horse a lot today. I think that this horse looms the danger and should be right there to have a good race. So we're going to do this. We're going to go 1, 4, 6, 8 here in the box, and then we're going to key it 1, 4, 6, 8 with the key, okay? And that we can do that with the exacted try or the superfector. And then in the nightcap, we're going to roll with the horse by the name of She's Euphoric. She's Euphoric is 9-2 on the morning line right now, and I would say that this horse does bold a good shot of winning this race. So you're going to box it like this: 3, 7, 9, 10. And then you key it like this: 10, 3, 7, 9. Okay, so that's going to be our 3 bets today. I will put the list over the snippet as well too, so you guys don't miss out on what to bet on. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You guys are the best. We'll be back at this tomorrow at 10 o'clock for sure. 10 o'clock, no 10:15, no 10:20, right at 10 o'clock. Make sure you put your alarm on, your notifications on, whatever you need to put on. It will be available at 10 o'clock. The replay for the show will be on my IG TV, and also will be on my YouTube channel, which is Prime Wave Media. And if you guys haven't signed up for my YouTube channel yet, make sure you sign up for it today. Prime Wave Media, that's where all my interviews are at with all the big athletes and all that good stuff, and also all my shows as well too. So you guys tune into that. Let's get them views up. Send your family members over there. Send whoever loves sports over there so then they can get a part of the movement as well too. All right, so it is what it is. This is the premier sports betting show, the Primetime Angles, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. And this show is brought to you by Prime Wave Media Group. You guys can follow me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase, or you guys can follow me here at DiBiaseWave _. If you guys are interested in being exclusive clients, you can DM me or comment on the Twitter where I have that tweet at, or you guys can DM me here on the IG, and we'll go over today and try to get you in here as a primetime sports investor. All right. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in one more time. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and you guys keep cashing, keep watching, and we're going to do what it do, baby. And I am gone.